You know? Okay, let's see. So some of the obvious things. Legger Domain is S tier. Fluid Sac is, oh no, S tier. Fluid Sac, or Faust Fluid Sac, S tier. I think that's safe enough. Some of these, I think all the 5 targets are S tiers. All 3 of them, and Legger Domain. They're just spammable, like, mass attacks. That just makes them really good. Pursuance is S tier. Oh, nothing. You're just going back on the stream for some reason. Oh, I see. Hopefully everything's fine then. If you refresh the page, I'll think it should be good. Dawn-based E.G.O S tier, no content. Oh, you're so right. There we go. There we go. Get base speakers out of the way. Yisong, Faust, and Murar High. Yes. That's true. Representation emitters, it's still A. I think Land of Illusions also still A. Having decently small mass attacks is nice. The representation emitter is not as strong as it used to be, but it's fine. Body Sack Keith S tier. I agree. Maybe I think it's A actually. You know, it's good against like fights with a lot of people, but then you don't really need E.G.Os. Put a emitter down there too. Hard mode is convenience good. The Crow's Eye is S tier. I think it's A tier. I think the haste is insanely good. Being able to inflict a little bit of like, what is it? It's power down, isn't it? That's also really good. Chains of Others. Chains of Others is super good. That's for sure. Let's see, some of these ones that are like good damage, like Arrangement of the Tree of Knowledge. This one's a C, I think. The Rupture makes, I don't know, it deserves better, maybe. I don't know. Pending Day, S or A tier, that's for sure. Do I like it as much as I used to? That's the question. Does it deserve S? It is really good for E.G.O resource, that's for sure. It costs a bunch to use it, though. Lantern is C or D. I think Lantern being D makes sense. I agree there. We're gonna get everything onto the board first, and then I'll rank things from there. Art of Blossom Star's got an insane roll. I think that might be enough for an A, because it's like a 41 on a max roll, which is very insane. It's like not like particularly great outside of that, but it's insane roll. Branch of Knowledge is only good on Papers and Glare. It's good for rough stuff, but I don't know how well I should rank it then. Oh, you're definitely A tier. I'd say S with how it synergizes with N Glare. That's true. I think that's fair, and then Soup will be like lower. The Soups are both like C. Are they both C tiers? Or are they D tiers? I actually don't know if I've used these Soups at all. The Roseate Desires I think are also, but I heard some talk about Roseate Honglu being decent recently, like being able to cheese something with it. So maybe these deserve better. These are the E.G.Os that I never use. Sunshine Otis at least A tier, indeed. Oh, whoops. Meet Dawn, heal, roll heads, roll tails. Like, it was bad enough as it is. She'd get a max sanity. Fluid Sack for Dawn A purely because Bull exists. It's actually a decent reason to use it, I suppose. I actually do not think I've used Fluid Sack Dawn once since her teleport release. Teleport Dawn is variable because it's very dependent on UFW Dawn. We have another tier for ID dependent. Oh, I think that's a good idea. Maybe like we put it like here. And heavily. And that'll be like pink. I think that's fair for some things. Because like if it's like no, that's not what I meant to grab. You deserve it. Where did there's Branch of Knowledge. Rosetta is actually insane at debuffing enemies, but the roll is very bad. You'd have to one-side in hard mode. See, what does it do? Let's take a look. Because it's offense level down and paralyzed. Yeah. And if I promoted, it's 3 paralyzed. That's a decent amount of paralyzed. I think the paralyzed is too much of a variable most of the time. There's definitely uses for it, though. Blue Tech Dawn is pretty good for Absence since they are considered to always add 0 SP. Oh yeah, that's right. It's... Oh, I don't have it. What is it? Target stagger, low morale, and panic, do more damage. Like, once again, this is one I've never used. I can't say much about this. But Impending Day and Depend tier. I think Impending Day is really good even without it, honestly. Maybe it's A tier without it, so maybe. Is there anyone else that's, like, super dependent on an E.G.O? I don't know if any of the others are. Imagine Shredder Yi selling S tier. ADDC could be ID dependent for Suncliff. Yeah. I don't know how much I like having this depends heavily tier, though. I guess, I mean, it works. It does work, that's true. Yeah, as far as more of the default E.G.Os go, this one's insane damage, but, like, the downside is horrible. This one's, like, fine damage. I don't know. Dagger Bone feels nice. I mean, these are all, like, decent. I think a lot of E.G.Os are just decent. Worth Match Flame, Wishing Care, and these ones I think go here. Fluid Sac being really good is the first I've heard of it. Betting Day is still good with anyone else. Wouldn't say it depends on Instant Claire a lot. I agree. Revenge Shredder competes with Sunshower, though. Is it actually that good? I thought it was, like, kind of... It seems weird to me. I haven't used it too much. Spend charge to do more damage, deal pride damage by target's rupture, and then reduce rupture count. It spends rupture is the reason why I don't like it. Inflict rupture count hitting aim with lower speed. That'll spend itself there. Hermit, I'd definitely use it over Sun. You'd use this more than Sun Shower? Really? Oh yeah, I see. Should I get rid of the dependent tier? I'm gonna get rid of the tier. I like the idea kind of, but you know, it's kind of strange at the same time, so I don't know if I want it. This one's kind of awful. There you go. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I agree. Worth Match Flame is nice. Shader can outcomplete Sunshower in some cases. It's insane. I've used it like once. Is it really that good? I've heard no one talk about it. Huh. Shader high Clash coin though. That is a pretty good Clash. That's true. I don't even... What is it at max actually? 20 plus 18. Oh, that is really good. 3 Sloth, 3 Gluttony is not bad. I see what you guys are saying. I'll put it in A tier because I haven't seen it myself. That's kind of a skill issue on my part. But it's definitely, from you, what you're saying, it seems really good. I'm surprised so many people are so like, yeah, this Dimension Shredder is insane. When I've heard no mention of it beforehand. Good to know that. Rhyme Shank's meh. Your 4th match name's meh. This one I like crashing on, so it's bottom tier. Your Telepole is kinda cool, but it's not usable enough. Your Telepole is really funny if it gets used, but it's not that good a thing. Deeper in seeing Clash Power and damage, too. But we get a situation of very fast boss weak, the loss so Razor Desire is good. You're good at Rupture, all things considered. But I'll put some of these dependent ones in B. I think Telepole deserves A because of the difference it makes is really big. So now it's some of the ones I don't have as strong opinions on. Red Eyes. Red Eyes is like B, I'd say. Like, is it good damage? I've used it a couple times. It feels like it's like decent damage, but like not insane. It's a nice like 2-thing combo. ADD. Gregor's ADD is like solid B, maybe. It seems like it could be good if in the right circumstances, but it's also kind of a weak effect, I think. Mersault's Capote is not bad, but it's competing with the thing. Mercapote A for its high roll. It's competing with Sunshower, though. Or no, it's competing with Pursuance, though. And that makes it kind of pretty bad. Because Sunshower... Oh, right, Sunshower had the bug. You're right, I forgot about that. That is definitely changing my, like, view on it a lot. I'm thinking. Screw this Wallop is really good, because Mersault does unnecessary amounts of HP. Getting, like, free 20% and 40% damage is amazing. Also, Paralyze. So everyone just lost their mind. Yeah, because it was... I mean, effectively, the damage up... The power-up was Or one of the damage ups of powerful thing was doubling slot damage instead of like increasing what it was supposed to do. Yeah. Your Capote is like really funny. Something like that maybe. I don't know, these ones feel like solid Bs, and yours is like also a solid B. I don't know, I feel like I don't have a lot to say about a lot of the E.G.Os, because it's harder to build around an E.G.O than it is an actual identity. Yeah, this is hard. Still hits for 400 damage even when corroded. Sunshine is still pretty good. I agree, and it's a 5 target. All the 5 targets are like S tier in my opinion, because like you use them and you can take out like a fight in like one hit. Basically, it would be lower because of it competing with Legger to me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, screws, Mersault doesn't have a good DPS ID for the buff to actually matter. I actually kind of think I should try building around it with a Rhino. See how that goes. Would need to be higher for Lee Ishmael. Yeah, I agree. People are just saying things and I'm being like, yeah, you're right, and then I'm just doing that. I don't. It was Wrath and Soft Power. It was multiplying by 10 times instead of 10%. Yes. Both had the same bug. I see. Red Eye's open at least a. Is it is. No, it's because Sunshine was used much more. Yeah. I see. Yeah, it was something like that. I knew. It's kind of insane. I don't know. Am I overvaluing mass attacks? I might be. I do think even the weaker E.G.Os are nice. Yeah, we've still got you up here. Psh. God. There we go. Okay. Huh. I think I need to do more. I wish I could do more builds about E.G.Os in Mirror Dungeon 2, but it's kind of hard because of the fact you've got so many people that each person's like individual efforts feel weaker than they used to be. Pretty sure the bug did get fixed, yes. Rosate Desire, if it had 8 bind, it would have been so much better. AoE. Oh yeah, AoE bind would be really nice. I think we need more stuff that synergizes with bind. We don't have enough like haste build stuff built around like the difference in speed. Speed's definitely really nice, especially Abdo fights. Like the Rosate Desires I never felt like they were just kind of like average-ish debuffs. I never liked them too much. The Lifetime Stews were like meh. 4th Eastline higher than 4th Rodion. Is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, they deserve to be like next to each other. Why is you want to get beat Mersault D tier? Because it kills himself. For like a buff that is not worth it. That's why, I think. Wow, the skull emoji looks so funny. I deserve better, that's true. I think it's, I really like how it looks. That's the bad thing. But like, what if they gave it to someone else? How funny would that be? Like you up-tie this and range look at freeze would be much higher. We need a freeze mechanic back. It's hard to rank E.G.Os. I'm glad to have them unless they get really off-roll effective passive. Yeah, I agree. This is like my vague opinions. Freeze acts like stun. If they bring back freeze, hopefully they do it like a decent way, because like ruin a freeze was really stupid because it only shows it once. How about rating for how cool they are? That's a good point. That's a good point. You know, I'll save this. As E.G.O fearless. There we go. Okay, reset. We're gonna base these on how cool they look. Okay, this is the much better way of doing it. Yeah, this is how we're gonna do this. Crow's Eye View. It would be peak if we had the proper one, but the current one is just cool, I think. Representation emitter. Why is she attacking with math? Dimension Shredder's auto S. Yes, you're right. See, what else is S? Your S. Person using are probably the smartest sinners. Also, Pursuance. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Capote. The Capotes are both very raw. Art of Blossom Star. That's raw. This one's just. Does this one deserve a question mark? This one goes way too fast, honestly. You can never tell what's going on. It lasts like it lasts like half a second. Like, confirmed, I believe. Yeah, they're the ones who are always like, yes, you're smart. Sunshower's high. S tier, yep. I agree. Lego Domain, I like the corrosion for Lego Domain. Ebony Stem's really cool too. A or S. I think A for this one. I think like maybe high A. Double is A tier because her dress is pretty. I've only seen Faust's teleport like once. Agree it's on speed. Also Yi-Sung's fourth. Don't judge me. Alright. Pursuance drip here. That's true. Where's Pursuance? There it is. Yeah, peak. Because he's doing the, he had to do it to him thing. This one's pretty peak and it does like nothing. Your ADD, you just hit the guy with a bat. That's it. Path of Master is like a gun sword. That's sick. It is sick. That's true. I think that's cool. Maybe we need a sick tier. Maybe we do need another tier. Maybe sick is sick better than cool. I think sick is better than cool. I'm like the worst person to be ranking off of like slaying because I'm awful with slaying. Cool. Nice. Doubles all look really good, yeah. The teleports, I'd say, are all pretty sick. Where are the other ones? There they are. I think they're cool. They're not my favorites. Like, I think that they are very sick, though. This one's cool. Worshipful Themes, that's cool. Chains of Others is sick. Impending Days is a nice outfit, but the animation is very meh. That's true. I think Impending Days is like a nice. Yasun Yada's cool. It feels very underwhelming. Oh yeah, this one's raw. This one's raw for sure. Wish and Garen. Otis Sunshine needs to be fun. The Odyssey had a purpose. Oh, fair tier. I mean, I think both of these deserve peak. They kind of go hand in hand. Land Evolution's sick. This one's cool. He's beating some guy with a corpse snag harpoon. Pretty cool. You throw a point at the air. That's kind of cool. Suddenly one day, why does he have the Ruina symbols? The Ruina symbols are kind of sick. What else? This one's rough. The Roseate Desires are like, this one's nice, and then Honglu's gets a sick just because of the corrosion being like insane looking, I think. These are funny, that's good. Sunshower's nice. This one's sick. This one's cool, actually. The animation's like cool for this one. It's not like, it's over the top in like a kind of tame way. I think Branch of Knowledge is it's just a tree branch. Your fourth match flames peak. Literally, we've just put like pretty much all of the non-default Ryoshu E.G.Os here. I mean, sick. Your Dimension Shredder's sick. Rhyme Shank is. This one also deserves a question. No, this one's a nice. It's fine. You guys are cool. This one's nice. I'm sure it's similar to the medals the army gives people in the city. It's the floor symbols from Ruina though. Or these things like the most boring use with the attack from Ruina, but worse in every way. I agree with that. Branch higher from the inverted colors on headset. Yeah, that's fair enough, I guess. Your flute sack. You just hit them. That's kind of underwhelming. Your flu attack's pretty raw. And this one's pretty sick. You know, the perspective change is so different, but not sure it's that good. Lantern looks weird. I think it's nice. I think this is good.